Okay, good evening, everyone. Broadcasting live, October 31st, 2015. Today we are not doing the Dhammapada, unless you can convince me otherwise. I got an idea. Somehow it seems like a little bit much to be doing a Dhammapada verse every day on many fronts. So I've decided to suggest doing them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the rest of the days I'll just come on and, for now, just answer people's questions. That way we don't have too many Dhammapada videos all at once. And I don't have to do all the research every day, because it gets to be a bit much some days. Today was our Katina in Stony Creek, so we had a fairly long day there. And gave a talk. I got to sit up on the big monk chair, give a talk about Katina. So we'll do questions and then just end it whenever there's no questions.
We have questions. I know we left off with one yesterday that was submitted just as we were signing off. What is good form for noting while on a bus? I noted pushing when the bus accelerated, thinking when pondering this question, etc.
But you can just do sitting meditation. I don't know that I'd acknowledge pushing exactly. It's more of a feeling. You can acknowledge pressure. I guess pushing is okay, except for the fact that you're not doing the pushing is all. But if you feel a sense of pushing feeling, if that's possible, then yeah. But yeah, bus is a good place to do sitting meditation. Close your eyes and start with the rising and falling, and then note the other things that arise.
Hello, Bhante. What is exactly meant by the three fires in the quote of today? Are they greed, hatred, and delusion? Thanks.
Yes, they are. Ragagina, dosagina, mohagina. The fire of passion, the fire of anger, the fire of delusion. These are the three fires. Of course, the three realms of existence are also seen as fires, but I don't think that's what's meant here. Wait, actually, just a second, it may be. Because it's talking about as nirvana, where there are the three fires. It could very well be. I'm not convinced that it is, but when in contrast to nirvana, nirvana is the fourth realm, so the first three realms are on fire. That's the sensual realm, which includes humans and animals and hell beings, I think, ghosts as well. And then there's the, and also angels, all of the heavens. And then there's the Rupa Bhumi, which is the gods that have form. And then there's the Arupa Bhumi, which is the gods that have no form. Those are the three realms, and they're also considered to be fires. As they rage on and they are capable of giving rise to defilements.
Associated with meditation, how important is investigation? For example, asking ourselves, why am I thinking this now? Why am I sad now? Or why am I happy now? And so on.
Well, it's not meditation. I mean, it might be interesting for you to know why, but it's really not the ultimate cause. The ultimate cause is in the moment when you meditate and you see things arising and ceasing. We're not even all that concerned with the cause in the end. We're more concerned with the nature, because it's the nature of things that's going to turn us off of them, that's going to help us change our causal relationships, make us stop clinging to things that we see are stressful, etc.
Just my own question. I've heard the phrase 7 links to awakening, and I think the first one is usually listed as investigation, but obviously it's not that kind of investigation. Is that a common term?
I think maybe you're thinking of the 7 Bojjhangas, where the second one is Dhamma, which is often translated as investigation.
The ones I remember are investigation, tranquility, joy, energy, and ending with equanimity.
You must, rapture, not joy. I wouldn't translate piti as rapture, as joy. I think that's a poor translation. We're talking about that. Like in the Visuddhimagga, he was calling it happiness, I think, which is an odd word for piti.
So
But it starts with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the first one. So Dhammavicaya is the ability, sort of the discriminating of dhammas, being able to sort them out according to their nature. These are good, these are bad, these are helpful, these are harmful.
So that's
it's certainly not investigation, because that would be a different activity from what we're intending. We're intending to be mindful. Dhammavicaya is a quality that comes up when you're mindful.
Maybe that's just someone else's translation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember investigation being the first one, but it sounds like it's probably just a strange translation.
Sati Dhammavicaya Viriya Piti Pasadi Samadhi Ubeka.
Yeah, it's probably better to think of them in the Pali. During the moments when the breath is physically not at the abdomen but elsewhere, for example the chest, should we follow the breath or try to note the feeling or lack of feeling at the abdomen?
Follow the feeling. If you feel it in your chest, then you can say feeling or knowing that it's in the chest. Just acknowledge the experience and then come back to the abdomen. It's that's just a technical aspect. It takes time to become accustomed, but it's useful to use the abdomen, because once you relax, once you progress in the meditation, your breath will shift down. The reason it's in the chest is usually because we're very tense ordinarily. Once you get into meditation, you'll relax and you'll find your breath naturally moves to the abdomen. You don't have to force it, it's just going to go there. So in the long run, you're better off learning to acknowledge at the abdomen. You can put your hand on it if you can't feel it there.
Michael is saying that he can't hear any audio tonight.
Oh, they wouldn't hear you, that's right. They should hear me. No?
And Darwin is watching YouTube and she can't hear it either.
Oh dear.
Strange.
That's funny. But some people can't they? No, maybe no one can. Test. No, they should be able to hear me. You want to say test, Robin?
Test.
Yeah, we're not, for sure. We're broadcasting. Why can some people not hear us? On the audio, they wouldn't hear you. I've forgotten about that. So if you're listening to the audio feed, you're only going to get me, which is suboptimal.
I wonder if anyone can hear at all.
I cannot hear any audio tonight. Is Bante giving a talk?
Okay, Anthony can hear on YouTube. Good, that's a start. Maybe it's just the audio stream.
Can only hear hiss from the stream. How weird is that?
That happened a week or so ago now with the audio stream. It was all staticky.
That was I was trying to copy you in
Oh,
programmatically. It should work, but I don't know why it's not.
okay, so YouTube is okay. It's just the audio stream that's a problem.
Hmm. Oh, I have to check it then. Maybe it's taking it from the wrong source. Indeed, it's taking it from the wrong source. Test. Yeah, well, now it's taking it from the right source after broadcasting silence for a long period. Sorry, I have to check that before we start then. Sure, it's taking it from the right stream. Anyway, there I answered a few questions. That's good enough.
Yes. Thank you, Bante.
End it there. Talk to you again tomorrow. So we've got, what do we have tomorrow, Robin? Anything people should know?
Yes, we have our volunteer meeting tomorrow.
When's
We
that?
well, we have an admin meeting at 12, the regular volunteer meeting at 1 p.m. Eastern, and Visuddhimagga study group at 2 p.m. Eastern.
You know, that's going to have changed for some people
Yes.
because Eastern Standard Time moves back.
We change our clocks tonight, yes.
So just go to Google and type in what time is it in New York, and then you'll be able to figure out that it's New York time.
Yes. I put in, for the Visuddhimagga study group, I put it in UTC time for tomorrow. So hopefully everyone saw that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Good night.